you're having a great day. Great to have you tuning in. Let's begin. When you're ready, just lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. Taking the time to settle in, taking the time to slow down. Make that transition from anything else you've been doing today. Making the transition to the practice. Take the time with your breath, letting it settle in, letting it settle out. You're not trying to change it or manipulate it. What you're really trying to do is just get out of its way. Bring it to move at its own natural rhythm, in and out. You're conscious to that movement. You become conscious to that rhythm. Times when you turn your attention to the breath that may feel stuttered. Sometimes we start to have that momentary sense of panic as if we're not breathing enough or deep enough. If that happens, just remember, your breath has been there since the very first moment and it will be there till the last. You don't need to do anything to it. It knows what it's doing. So just give it space and give it time. Letting that breath do what it does. Smoothly move in, move out. Filling the torso on those inhales and emptying it out on those exhales. And just take a few more breaths. Just a few more moments. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You feel the belly fill, the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. a sense of movement, swaying the body, and back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line, nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale, you lower towards the ground. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down, dog. You settle it. You settle the feet, roll the shoulders. Sway from side to side. Whatever feels good. You feel the breath as it moves. The firm grip of the palms. Then drawing out of the body. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And lower. Inhale, forward, nice and broad. And exhale, you press back. Down, down. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Left. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. And lower. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let the movement be long, matching the length of the breath. Sometimes there's a tendency where we favor the movement, and so we cut the breath short to match the length of the movement. But you're trying to draw to the length of the movement to match that long breath. Nice full inhale, left foot stepping forward. Complete exhale, right foot folding over your legs. Full inhale, reaching for the ceiling. Then exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. And exhale, lowering towards the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot, right leg, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale and exhale. You relax your arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair. You sit down into it. The hips low, the thighs hugging as the tailbone draws down. You feel grounded. Then exhale, folding forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head bows as the tailbone tilts up. Nice long line. Working the length of the torso from the crown of the head to the tailbone, just as much as you're working that length of your legs. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. We're going to bend the knees as much as you need to get the backs of the hands on the floor, palms face up. As you slide your hands underneath your feet. The toes touch your wrists. You don't want to just have the fingers under there. You want the entire palm under your feet. And on exhale, you fold once again for gorilla pose. Trying to straighten those legs out. And then inhale, you lift up halfway. You release your hands. And on exhale, you plant your palms and you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Back heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. Nice firm stance. That front knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. Your tailbone draws down as your arms reach up, trying to avoid that tendency we all have to kind of sweep the body up here. You're trying to line the spine. Be neutral with the upper body. Nice low stance with the legs. Then on exhale, sweep the arms behind your back. You get nice and broad as you squeeze those palms. And exhale as you fold forward, humble warrior. The torso drapes. The head hangs heavy. Drifting to the left just enough so that right shoulder slides inside that right leg, rather than hooking on top of that right knee. Be strong with that back foot. It's firmly pushing down into the outer edge. On your next inhale, as you rise up, warrior one. The arms sweep up. You take a breath. Then straightening out that right leg, setting up for pyramid pose. The hips are square as you fold forward over that right leg. The hands land wherever is comfortable. Maybe they make their way to the floor. Maybe they're on your foot or your shin. But again, as you fold forward over that right thigh, you feel long with the torso. Your hands are comfortable on the ground. Today you might think about walking them forward, trying to bring your biceps in line with yours, in that sense of reaching through your hands while your hips are pinned back and up. Now your next exhale, that front knee bends as you bring the hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. You make your adjustments, settling in on top. And you let those eyes close and you feel the breath. Nice full inhales, complete exhales. You take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, draw those shoulder blades back as you fold forward, humble warrior. Sinking past that inner left thigh. And inhale, you rise up, warrior one. That full breath, and straightening out that left leg. And exhale, you fold forward, pyramid pose. Landing the hands wherever's comfortable. Folding long over that left leg. And then if you want, maybe walking your hands forward. Working that reach of the torso. And exhale, you bend the front knee. You plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, your right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The torso sweeps. We're going to interlace the fingers, leaving the index finger to point straight up. So as you squeeze those palms, your outer shoulders hug in. And you're able to start to exaggerate that reaching up and lifting up at the torso as your hips sink down and forward. And on exhale, hands to the floor. We're making our way into gate pose. So you're going to walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat. That left heel sweeps back behind you. That right leg straightens out. Right toes point up towards the ceiling. Left arm reaches up. And you take it over the top. Nice long lateral stretch. From that left hand to left shoulder to left hip. Keep that left arm behind. There's always that tendency to start to twist and face the floor. But you want to feel more that you're rolling back. And inhale, you rise up. Hands to the floor, walking yourself back over that right foot. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knees down, toes uncurl. Hip sink as the arms sweep. And taking that hand position again, fingers in the legs. Index finger points straight up. Palm squeeze. And you work those arms up and back. And exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself over to the right edge. The right heel sweeps back. That left leg straightens up. The right arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Working that sense of rolling the right side back as you reach long through that right arm. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself around to the top edge and you find your way to down dog. Then exhale, right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in and torso sweeps up. Hips and chest broad to the long edge of the mat. Arms in the T. And you sit low behind that right thigh. And remember, as you sit low, if that knee starts to sink way out in front, just widen your stance a bit. Giving those hips even more room to open up into. So you get that nice broad line across the left. And straightening out that right leg. You turn the right toes in, feet parallel. You pinch those heels, bend the knees. Goddess pose. As the hips sit down, the elbows bend 90 degrees. And you settle into it. Again, just turning your attention to your breath. A nice smooth inhale. Complete exhale. Good. Inhale, you extend the forelimbs. You spin the heels up. Then you fold forward between your legs. The hands land comfortable. The head hangs heavy. The tailbones tilting towards the ceiling. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. Now we're going to take that lateral fold here. So without changing anything about your legs, your feet stay parallel, knees stay straight. You just walk your hands to the outer edge of that right foot. Trying to reach your fingers towards the top edge of the mat as best you can. You get that deep stretch through that left side. And sweeping back to center, you take a breath. And this time walking your hands to that right foot once again, but this time you let those feet turn as you plant your hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Warrior two. You soften your eyes. A strong stance, the feet pushing down and out. And broadening across the lap, broadening across the upper chest. And straightening that left leg. You turn the toes in. You pinch the heels, bend the knees. Goddess pose. And as always with this pose, notice when the mind starts to wind up on you. And you simply choose to focus on the breath. Those nice deep, full inhales. The complete exhales. And on inhale, you extend the limbs, you spin the heels, and you fold forward between your legs. You want to reach out and catch those big toes or your ankles, giving yourself a little more leverage to draw the torso down. Feel free. And then inhale halfway. And again, without changing anything about your legs, you just walk your hands to the outer edge of that left foot. Trying to take your fingers towards the top edge of the mat. Working that nice long reach of the upper body. A reach of your arms. Now that right shoulder is going to roll underneath you a bit. But you don't want to turn this into a twist where the shoulder really dips down. You're trying to keep the shoulders relatively level with the floor. And then sweeping yourself back around the center. You take a breath. And this time as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, you frame that left foot and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. From here, we're going to lower that left knee, uncurl the toes. And you're just going to sit your hips back just outside that left foot, setting up for Janu Shirshasana A. So that right leg is straight. That left foot is high on the inner right thigh. The arms reach up overhead. Slight twist as you line up with that right leg. And you fold forward over that right thigh. Good. Then inhale, lift up just halfway. As we turn this into revolve Janushirshasana. That right palm faces up. You put it on the mat inside that right leg, wherever it's comfortable to land down. And then you just take a big sweep of that left arm over top. Now that left arm carries you out longer over that right thigh. That right hand may slide down. Maybe you're able to grab hold of the arch of that right foot. That left arm can hang out up top, working that reach, or eventually you bring it down, catching those right toes. But just like with gate pose, you're rolling that left side back, trying to keep that left arm behind you, opening up that left lateral body. And inhale as you rise up, you relax your arms, cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You lower that right knee, uncurl the toes, and you sit your hips back. Just beyond that right foot. So you can pull that right foot out front. Janushirshasana. And take the arms up, slight twist, and you fold. Catching hold of that left foot. Then inhale halfway. Left palm faces up inside that left leg. And that right arm takes that big sweep overhead. And you stay along with that top arm. Maybe taking it down to catch the foot. Or just letting it float. You reach long. Rolling that right side back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, relax the arms. You cross the ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You rise up. You settle your stance. One palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. That right or left elbow is outside that right thigh. That left heel is pressing back, helping to hold those hips level. You can broaden, you can bond. A nice long twist. Make sure the chin is away from your chest. The crown of your head is reaching forward. And on inhale, you come back to center. High lunge. Then we're going to open up warrior two. Once you're set with your stance, reach forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And that top arm goes long. Rolling that left side back. Working that long left line. From left hand to left shoulder, to left hip to left heel. And on inhale, you rise up, warrior two. You straighten out that right leg, setting up for triangle pose. You reach long with that right hand, that left arm reaches up. You can stay here broad from hand to hand, or bring that left bicep next to your left ear. Last couple of breaths if you want to lift that bottom arm. But make sure you're still going forward with the arms and torso rather than arching up and over. Inhale, rising up. Warrior two. Take a breath. And then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. And inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. When you're set, palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist over to left. Revolve side angle. Use your arms however you like. But you breathe into the torso as you twist. And on inhale, you rise up, high lunge. Then you open up, warrior two. Reaching forward, side angle. Right biceps next to the right ear. Good, inhale, warrior two. Nice and smooth, just lift the torso. And straighten that straighten that left leg as you reach forward, triangle pose. And once again, right arm next to the right ear, opening that lateral line. Want to lift that bottom arm, feel free. And inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the floor, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the right leg. And on exhale, you draw that knee forward, setting up for pigeon. The knee is outside that right wrist. The left leg slides back. You can stay upright for your variations, or you drape yourself forward over that right shin and calf. Good inhale as you rise up. You're going to just sit over to that right hip as you sweep that left leg out front, setting up for Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet together, heels coming tight. Interlace your fingers outside your toes, and on exhale you fold forward. Trying to take your chin past your toes. Trying to keep the torso long. And inhale, you lift up. You cross your ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg. And then exhale, you draw the knee forward, placing it on the mat outside that left wrist. The right leg slides back. And again, you choose if you want to stay upright or drape yourself forward. But whenever you're ready, you just settle in to whichever variation you're doing. Inhale as you rise up. I'm going to sit over to that left hip. Sweep that right leg out front. And this time we're going to do sleeping tortoise. So it's a lot like Baddha Konasana. We start with the soles of the feet together. But instead of having heels in tight, close to the body, we have those heels away from us, about 2-3-ish feet. Backs of the hands are on the floor so the palms face up. You just slide those hands underneath your calves. The hands come to the tops of your feet. And that way you can use your forearms against your calves to help draw the torso down. And now you're thinking about bringing your forehead towards your heels. Eventually, these feet go behind your head. And inhale, you rise up. And tie yourself, crossing those ankles as you find your way to down dog. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands on inhale. You float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then on inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down to lying flat on your back. You take a breath and preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees are bent, feet are flat. Arms alongside the body for bridge or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down to go up. Hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you rise once again. Breathing into the front body. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out right there, or shoulder stand. Elbows towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against the low back. As you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Then coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. Lift the torso, arc the spine, and release the crown head towards the floor behind you. And exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms in cactus arms, you release the knees over to left. One final twist. And then back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently awaken the body back up and start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And when you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to have you here. And have a great rest of your day.